The human brain, our most intricate and awe-inspiring organ, was once thought to be untouchable by most environmental pollutants. Protected by the blood-brain barrier, a sophisticated filtration system, it was assumed that only select molecules could gain entry. But in the last decade, a new and troubling revelation has emerged. Microscopic plastic particles, omnipresent in our air, water, and food, have begun infiltrating the very core of our cognition. What does this mean for human health? And more importantly, is there a way to undo the damage? The unseen crisis. How microplastics enter our brain. Every breath we take, every sip of water, and every bite of food exposes us to microplastics. These tiny invaders, measuring less than 5 millimeters in size, have been discovered in virtually every ecosystem on Earth, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks. However, recent scientific studies have confirmed something even more alarming. Microplastics are now found in human placentas, blood, and, most disturbingly, the brain. In 2022, researchers at the University of Vienna provided irrefutable evidence that microplastics can breach the blood-brain barrier. Once inside, they trigger inflammation, oxidative stress, and neuronal damage, mechanisms linked to neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. But how do these particles infiltrate our brain? Routes of exposure. How do microplastics reach the brain? Inhalation. Airborne microplastics enter the lungs and travel through the bloodstream, eventually crossing into the brain. Ingestion. Consumed through contaminated food and water, microplastics may be absorbed through the gut lining, entering the bloodstream and brain. Nasal absorption. Inhaled particles may bypass the blood-brain barrier entirely by traveling through the olfactory nerve directly into brain tissue. The damage done. How microplastics impact the brain. Once inside, microplastics don't just sit idly, they interfere with the fundamental functions of neurons. Scientists have discovered that these synthetic particles induce neuroinflammation, leading to an overactive immune response that can destroy healthy brain cells. Trigger oxidative stress, causing DNA damage, mitochondrial dysfunction, and neuron apoptosis. Disrupt neurotransmitter balance, which may contribute to mood disorders, cognitive decline, and mental fatigue. Act as carriers for toxins, increasing the brain's exposure to heavy metals, endocrine disruptors, and other harmful compounds. Reversing the damage. How to detoxify the brain from microplastics. Now for the most critical question. Can the brain detox from these invaders? The answer is yes, but with effort, consistency, and the right scientific approach. Strengthening the blood-brain barrier. The first line of defense against further plastic infiltration is reinforcing the blood-brain barrier, BBB. Some scientifically supported methods include omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. These enhance BBB integrity and reduce inflammation. Curcumin, turmeric, known for its neuroprotective properties, curcumin strengthens the BBB and removes oxidative stress. Polyphenols. Found in berries, green tea, and dark chocolate, these compounds protect against BBB breakdown. Enhancing the brain's natural detox pathways. The brain has its own waste removal system known as the glymphatic system, active mainly during deep sleep. To optimize its function, prioritize deep sleep. Aim for 7–9 hours of quality sleep, as the glymphatic system operates most efficiently during slow-wave sleep. Practice intermittent fasting. Fasting promotes autophagy, a process that clears out damaged cells and toxins from the brain. Stay hydrated. Adequate water intake ensures cerebrospinal fluid circulation, which is essential for detoxification. Supporting the liver's detox function. Since microplastics also accumulate in the liver, optimizing its function can indirectly reduce brain exposure. This can be achieved through cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts contain sulforaphane, which enhances liver detoxification. Milk thistle. A powerful herb that supports liver function and glutathione production. Adequate fiber intake. Fiber binds to toxins in the digestive tract and prevents their reabsorption. Eliminating the source of exposure. Preventing further contamination is just as crucial as detoxifying. Some effective measures include using glass or stainless steel containers, Avoid plastic packaging and bottles to reduce ingestion of microplastics. Filtering drinking water. High-quality filters such as reverse osmosis systems can remove microplastics from tap water. Wearing a mask in polluted areas reduces inhalation of airborne plastic particles. Choosing organic foods. Some pesticides and fertilizers contain plastic-based compounds that can be avoided through organic options. A new era of awareness and action. Microplastics in the brain are no longer a distant concern, they are a reality. The good news? We have the knowledge and tools to fight back. By strengthening our body's natural detox systems, reducing exposure, and advocating for systemic change, we can protect our cognitive health for generations to come. The question now is, what will you do today to safeguard your brain? Conclusion. The road ahead. Microplastics are an insidious and widespread problem, but they are not an undefeatable one. Scientific research has provided us with a roadmap for detoxification, and with proactive measures, we can mitigate their effects. The fight against plastic pollution is not just an environmental concern. It is a battle for our health, our minds, and our future. The time to act is now.